morning. Good morning, everybody. All right. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. I was supposed to start this yesterday, and I didn't calculate my week very well. So here's where I'm at. We are in, where are we at? McKinney, Texas, but not really, somewhere between Dallas and McKinney. I don't think I'm actually in Dallas, but here is where we are staying while we are here. It's gorgeous. The house is gorgeous, and so I wanted to hop on here real quick and go over I gotta find a chair, the first 5 chapters of the book. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And I do want to apologize that I did not calculate right. So we were going to fly down here to meet with our CEO, and we are just having some business conversations. I feel like I need to move somewhere else. It's kind of loud right here. Can you hear me? All right. So anyways, we were going to fly down here real quick, have a business conversation, do some business things. And then what happened was we have some friends in Oklahoma. We used to live in Oklahoma. We decided that we were going to come down here and make a trip of it. So I did not calculate. I did not calculate my week. So when I am back I just have to figure out the internet and make sure it works, right? So here's what I want to do is I went through the first 5 pages of this book. I would love to share it with you. We can chat about it. And if you have the book, awesome. If you don't have the book, it's not a big deal. The book is an incredible book. Actually, what I should do is just prop you up right here. Just trying to find a place to prop you up. All right. Let me grab my chair. Sorry. All right. We're going to chat. We're going to chat right here. Okay. So, where are you tuning in from? How is your morning? It is a beautiful morning here in Texas. If you can hear the waterfall, it's gorgeous. And so, here's the book we're going through every single morning. My hope is to come on earlier in the morning. We stayed up really late. And so, here is what I want to go through. We have gone through books and different books since last spring. The hope is to help you on your mindset, right? Hi. You want my husband to say hi? You want to say hi? So my hope is to help you understand that your mindset is super important on your health journey. I heard I was chatting with a really wise lady here yesterday. Her name is Lisa. And she said something, and I'm going to have to make it a quote and just type it out. Because she says basically, I know what it was. We were talking about the health and fitness industry. And so she's like, the health and fitness industry as a whole they don't want people to succeed. Like a lot of people think that I drink ketones because it's a fat loss or a weight loss product. I'm going somewhere with this, right? But it's not. Ketones are brain fuel. And the reason that the keto diet or the lifestyle, the low carb lifestyle works is because you're getting rid of something that your body is intended to. People want you to eat, you crave things, you eat more, then you go back, get another pill, get another shake, blah, blah, blah. I say all of that because true change in your health and fitness, true change in the way that you feel, in your body, in your fat loss, the true change will happen when you have the desire for it to happen, but also you change the habit, you change the routine, you change something, and you work on your mindset. If you don't have this right, then guess what? It's going to be easy to act out of emotions, to eat out of emotions, to eat out of habits because you didn't change your habits, to eat because you're bored or you're whatever the case may be. You use food as a reward. But if you can understand how your body is feeling, if you can take the time to pay attention, right? To pay attention to what your body is saying, to pay attention to how you're feeling, if you can think before you eat, you will make better choices, you will change your habits, and therefore, you will see the results that you want over time, right? So here's the book that we're reading. It's called Chasing Daylight. And it just so happens the first 5 chapters is about choices. It says, choose to live. And so I'm not going to read the entire thing, but basically, Erwin McManus takes you through his life. He is a pastor of a church it's called Mosaic in LA, California. And I underlined a couple of things. He says, somehow we all know that to play it safe is to lose the game. He's talking about the game of life, right? He's talking about making choices. Are you going to go after things, or are you just going to sit back and let life happen to you? He says, somehow we all know that to play it safe is to lose the game. By definition, an adventure is an undertaking or enterprise of a hazardous nature. In other words, it comes at a great risk and a significant cost, and life as God intended for you to live is nothing less than an adventure. You were intended to be healthy. You were intended to take care of your body. You were intended to do great things. All of you on here have a reason and a purpose and a calling, right? It's the choices that we make every single day that will either get us to that or take us away from it. And one thing, very simply, is, are we working on controlling our mindset? Am I getting up in the morning? Am I getting up in the morning with ambition? Like, I get to go to work. I get to love on my babies, my kids. I get to work out. I get to choose better. I get to eat healthy. I have to. I'm thankful for. What am I thankful for, right? I'm thankful that I got to come on this trip with my husband. I'm thankful that we actually made a road trip out of it and dropped our kids off in Oklahoma with our friends, and we're going back there tomorrow. I'm thankful. What are you thankful for? A happy heart is a healthy heart, right? When you have a thankful, happy mind, you're going to make better decisions. And so he says, somehow we all know that to play it safe is to lose the game of life. He says, yes, you can choose to play it safe. You can choose to settle for less, but never forget, you were born to live a great adventure. You were created with a divine destiny, and you are called to fulfill a great mission. You were designed for a unique purpose. Now you are called to live it out. And so then, let's see, talks about time traveling. He talks about just not really time traveling, but you know what I mean. Talks about taking a moment. If you could capture one moment of your life, which would it be? One moment. He says, however mundane a moment may appear, the miraculous may wait to be unwrapped within it. Let's see. He says, what if there was a moment, a defining moment, where the choice you made determined the course and the momentum of your future? How would you treat that moment? How would you prepare for it, and how would you identify it? There comes a time, and there's moments every day, right? There's little moments of like, do I eat the donut? Do I not? Do I work out? Do I not? But there are defining moments in your life that will ultimately set the course of your life. Choices. I tell people this, listen, there is no shortage of education anywhere. If you want to know how to do something, all you have to do is Google it or YouTube it, TikTok it, and you can figure out how to change a part in an engine. You can figure out how to put on new gutters. I'm saying random things. Like I would, if I had to, I could go, all right, I have to replace this toilet, right? You want to eat healthy. I want to work out. I want to get my mindset right. There's no shortage of education out there. We just have to do the action and want to do it. So little choices, right? Every single day, you make thousands of them, good or bad. 1% better, 1% worse. And ultimately, those choices are going to get you to your destination. It just depends on what you choose. So that's what we were chatting about. And he says, when a moment is missed, you have a glimpse of an opportunity lost. I'll tell you this. Let's see. I underlined a couple more things. Moments move in timely manners, and time waits for nobody. Moments move in timely manners. You've got certain times that you get to choose. And if it's gone, sometimes it's gone and you never get it back, right? He says the Jonathan factor is the explicit result that occurs when we step into a divine moment and unleash its full potential. How we view God dramatically affects who we become. Oh, he talks about a whole little factor of like atoms and moving towards your destination and catapulting yourself into the divine calling that you have. This is the last thing I underlined. He said, God calls us to give our lives for something greater than ourselves. The path is thick with mystery, danger, and the unknown. The quest is to live the life God created you to experience. The journey begins right now, in this moment. And whatever you do, don't underestimate what you may find. So I would say this, it's pretty deep, right? We'll pick back up on page 12. Here's what I want you to know. You might be going, oh, jeepers, like we're supposed to be talking about food. Yep, we do that all the time. You want a recipe? Scroll through the page. If you want to see a keto tip, I missed it yesterday, but I'll come on here. Most of the time I'm here in the afternoons doing a live, right? You all have a purpose. You all have a calling. You all have people that look to you. You all inspire. You don't even know it. You don't even know who's watching you. And so don't underestimate you. Don't underestimate your health. Don't think, oh, everybody else is more important. Don't put yourself last. I'm not saying be selfish and not take care of your family and your kids and, oh, I have to take care of myself. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it is important to work on your mindset. It is important to know that your health is important. Your life is important. You are valuable, right? The choices that you make are important every single day. They lead you to your destination, good or bad, right or wrong. And if you just control the way that you react versus respond, we talked about EQ, right? Having a high level of emotional control. And instead of reacting to things every single day and choosing wrong and reacting, if you can just take a step back, I actually have the book that we're going to read next after this. It's called The 5-Second Rule by Robbins. I think you will. We're gonna read the book. We're gonna use it for what's it's intended. But I've also taken her concept and reversed it. It's incredible. It's an incredible book. I don't know why I didn't think about that one before. So anyways, with that, I hope you enjoy the book with me. Continue to tune in the mornings. I hope I can find internet for the rest of the couple of days while we're in Oklahoma. But we're just going to go through it. So we're on page 12. If you want, just tune in here. I appreciate you. Know that you are valuable, and I'm always here to help. So you can send me messages with any questions that you have. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an incredible morning, and we'll talk to you soon.